What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here in Midlands Karting in Lichfield for a practice session of my first ever outdoor race. So if you do enjoy the video, please let me know down in the comments. Give me a like, subscribe, all that malarkey, and please do enjoy. But one quick thing before we do get into today's session, I've got to say some of the marshalling was a bit questionable from certain ones of them. The race was just borderline completely dangerous in some parts, but you guys will see that, I will explain later, and some of the other marshals have been absolutely fantastic. So this is a little segment where I'll do a brief overview of the track. This track's quite technical in my limited experience, but a great track nonetheless. So coming out of the pit lane, we're met with our first hairpin going into the straight. With the hairpins and how my car reacted, I'd say it's best to lightly press the brakes and then bleed them off to get the rotation and help keep yourself close to the barrier. Following up is a nice chicane into another hairpin, but this one can be taken flat out up to the hairpin. Past the hairpins and chicanes, going back onto the pit straight, we want to keep our foot planted on the accelerator, full send it coming out past the pit exit. So I have got to say, for my first time outdoor karting, this track has been phenomenal. So as you can see in the top right corner, our left foot is rolling a little bit. All I've been doing is just getting a feel for the track, seeing where the line is, seeing where the grip is, and coming up is the first pseudo battle of the session, but you will see what I mean when it was a dangerous race. Yep, that's right, we're having a crash counter in this video. It'll set the pace locally. But speaking of pace, I am now at the back of Sophie on the left and Josh up in front. I'm just trying to see what these guys are doing, have a nice little battle with them, figure out if they've got any nice little tactics I can pinch. So this little battle was interesting. The guy in the yellow helmet turns in on the guy in the black helmet and pushes him straight into Josh, into the barrier, and this is where Josh's tyre actually burst on him. I dummy this guy quite nicely, he moves over to the right thinking him there, but nope mate, bye bye. So here we have crash number 3, you're not getting away from it that easy. So here we have another battle with Josh. He looks pretty confused that I'm there. I'm pushing up on Sophie here, following around and down to the hairpin. But I reckon she'll leave the door wide open here, which she does, and I scoot in on the inside. So let's not waste any time and get straight into crash number 4, featuring me. But this is what I was on about. Unfortunately, these guys had no track awareness, they were pretty dangerous, swerving everywhere, you couldn't tell the body language of the car, so overtaking was a bit of a pain, and it just gets worse. So this was one of the more dangerous encounters I had on the track. This guy clearly sees me and tries to turn in on me, put me into the barrier and spins himself out, and unfortunately handled really badly by the marshal. So this guy is driving on ice. I don't know how he manages to do a near 180 in a straight line, but kind of impressive. But in all seriousness, you know, these guys are new to karting from what I can tell. They're here for a good time, and that's all that matters. Hello Jack, goodbye Jack. So you didn't forget about the crash counter, right? Well, I hope you answered yes, because we can't go more than 5 minutes without yet another crash. But in all seriousness, this has got to be one of the worst crashes I've seen. I don't know if this guy has used his brakes at all, but he's damaged the barrier on crash number 7, gone straight on. I don't understand how he's managed to cause that amount of damage. And then coming up right around the corner, we've got a marshal on track here with a guy who looks like his engine's cut out, I believe. Unfortunate for him, but as I said, guys, this was a crazy race. So this was one of the things that was worrying me. As you can see, the yellow lights were still on, then I get given the green light to go ahead. The yellow light's still on at the backboard there, and there's a marshal crossing the track, and another one. So because of all the issues we've been having up to date on the track, they've pulled us into the pits to give some of the lads ahead a bit of a steering talking to, which in my opinion they needed it. Some of the things that was happening was just dangerous, honestly. Something should have been done sooner in my opinion. Like, my friend Sophie has got injured, my friend Josh has got bruises on his back. It was just one of them.
Right, everyone listen up!
So we've brought you in, you're not paying attention to the yellow flags. Yeah? Reminding you, yellow flags, slow down, walk in pace, no overtaking, yeah?
If you don't slow down, the engine will track and save you. Simple as now. Right, you're going 40 miles an hour, we ain't running around, you do 40 next to us. End of the day, if I hit you, you're going to my safety, it's your safety as well. Right, see the yellow flag, slow down for us. If you don't slow down, we'll pull you off at any session. All good?
Right, we've got to keep out.
So a great talk from the marshals there, well said, but it lasted all of 5 seconds. I get overtaken by some guy ignoring the yellow flags, so it just speaks for itself. The guys spoke really well, really clear, and these guys just blatantly disregarded it. I was confused and the marshal was pointing at me to go ahead, but there were still marshals on the track getting some carts out, so again a little bit of confusion. So I'm having a nice little battle with my mate Kyle here. You remember from the last video, he got put into the barriers, so well, here we go.
Hi, it's Kyle again. I'm that guy, and I'm back for round 2. I thought it was funny that I ended up in the barricade last time I was on, and I decided to give Ryan a taste of that medicine. Sorry, Ryan.
You may be sorry, but you did not succeed, my mate. You did in fact squeeze me though. So Mr. Josh here is back with a vengeance after getting his tyre burst, but I see a nice little gap and I do squeeze my way through a bit awkwardly, but we got the move done on 2 people and I think it was pretty nice. So here we've got a nice lovely battle. I'm pushing through the back markers, trying to get through as quick as I can. Take this guy on the inside of the straight, get past him and straight in and flat out right up to Sophie. Hello Sophie. So this lovely chap moves over for us, lets us go past, and I'm just going to follow Sophie through, see what she's learned, see what she's doing, because back in the day she actually used to be a massive pain to get past. But this time she leaves the gap wide open on the inside and I scoop straight past. Bye. So that is the end of the race, the practice session. We come into the pits, but we want to stick around a little bit and hear the good news, because I was mighty impressed with myself. I've got to say, even though some parts were questionable, the marshals have done a fantastic job. trying to get everyone straightened out even though it was a bit of a difficult crowd. We've kept it safe for us, nothing too bad's happened, and we've all enjoyed our time, and that's the most important thing. But speaking of the good news, here comes my mate to deliver it for us.
I'm not happy with you. Just beating my time around here. Yeah. What? 29.4 dead. Good man. Good effort, dude. I'll print out the lap times for you as well, mate. Yeah, no worries.
First time round here, not too bad.
That's not bad. The record's 29.175, so you're pretty close. Couple of hundred.
So yeah, that is the end of the video, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed. Again, down in the comments, give me a like, subscribe, anything you want to do. I really do hope you've enjoyed. It's been a fantastic day out here. This marshal here has been absolutely fantastic, very welcoming to everyone, and so have the rest of the marshals. I've not had any problems. Just hoping some of the lights can get a bit more of an improvement, but other than that, absolutely fantastic. I'd recommend this place to anybody. So, have a good one, boys. I'll have a celebration to myself here. See ya.